So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to The Country Investor. My name is Robert. If this is your first time tuning in. So in this video, I wanted to just talk about the growing divide between the middle class and the top 1%. Without further ado, guys, also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this video. In case you are wondering, we're here at our Geodomes. It's Christmas Eve, and I thought I'd put together a quick video. So if you are interested in checking out this place, it'll be all down in the description, so you can definitely check it out. It's pretty cool, pretty unique. We have 5-star reviews across the board. So yeah, without further ado, go ahead and get into it. So I wanted to bring this topic up because I feel like the divide between the middle class and the top 1% has grown even larger. And I see a lot more families now struggling today. This is obviously, if you're watching this in 2024, 2025, but this is for 2022. We're currently in 2022, December. I have seen more and more families struggling to just cover bills, cover just rent, utilities, anything in their lives, groceries. I have rental properties, for those of y'all who don't know, so I've noticed an increase in more difficulty paying. And then just observing, just going to the grocery store and shopping and just observing. And, we all feel it, myself included. We all feel the inflation that's currently going on. But I just feel like the wage, not the wage gap, but the separation between the top 1% and the middle class has just grown significantly out of hand. Which is I can kind of understand it to a point. But then again, I mean, I'm just basically going to try to explain it the best I can, or the best how I understand it. But you get paid based off of the value that you provide. And, obviously everyone knows who Jeff Bezos is, the CEO of Amazon, Elon Musk, all of them. Well, during the whole COVID pandemic deal, their net worth continued to grow. And what I've always been told in business, and what I've always also just paid attention and noticed to, is you get paid based off of your worth. What are you providing? What problems are you fixing? If you're fixing, significant problems or advancing things significantly, in Elon Musk's case, he's, advancing, the population, whatever you want to call it, significantly. In Jeff Bezos' case, he's solving a lot of problems for delivery, fast delivery, anything and everything you want is pretty much on Amazon. You can get it within, for most people, within one day, sometimes even less than a day. So he solved a lot of issues, so he gets paid accordingly for that. But also during the COVID era there, a lot of stimulus checks went out. Well, just because they handed out all these stimulus checks to, people, regular people like me and you, that money still is going to flow to the top 1%. You may be asking, well, how does that work? They didn't get a $1,200, $1,400 stimulus check. It still flows to them because most people, if you're tuning into this channel, you might have a different mindset than most people, but typically most people have a consumer mindset. A consumer mindset is just, try to keep up with the Joneses, trying to impress people, trying to just stay up with the latest tech, the latest vehicles, all stuff like that. Which for me, I do not care about fashion. I do care about comfort. These shoes are a little pricey, but they're comfortable. That's more for feet health. But phones and all that, I really don't care. I just upgraded this one, and now this phone's already 3 or 4 years old, the one I have now, but I had the other phone for 5 years. Again, I don't care about all that technology, but a lot of people do. And when you hand out all those stimulus checks, people are going to consume. People are going to go out and buy the newest, Apple Watch, the newest iPhone, the newest Android, the newest vehicle. Well, who owns all these companies? The top 1%. The top 1% own a lot of these things. So the money's going to continue to flow to them just because consumers or people like me and you have more money, it technically isn't really helping the regular American. It's usually going to be helping out the top 1% because the money's going to flow there. They know that people cannot hold on to that money. It's hard. It's hard for people to hold on to the money. I was there in a position where I was just spending as well. It wasn't until I got a little older and started educating myself on different things that I understood money a little bit better. I still have a lot more growing to do, but making progress. And so I noticed it also with, whenever I have rental properties, I noticed that I was receiving a lot more applications for my rents. So my rents are not cheap, but they're not, super expensive either, but they're well priced. And I was getting a lot of applications, normally more than I would normally in the previous years. But it's because people had a lot more money in their pockets, so they're looking to upgrade to a bigger home. And again, that goes back to the consumer mindset. Some people don't, not all people, but some people don't need bigger homes, but because they have the money there, they're going to go and look for a bigger home because they can, quote unquote, afford the monthly payments. So it's just some things I saw there. Also, I have Airbnbs. So I saw a lot more people traveling, and we had actually increased our rates for one of our homes to like 400 and something a night, and people were still paying that. People were still paying $400 and something a night. And all those places, all the homes in that area were just occupied. So there was just a high demand for people that were traveling, looking to go out on vacation because they had more money. Again, a consumer mindset. Now, don't get me wrong, we did travel as well. We are a little bit more frugal, but we still did travel. So just to clarify though, we are not spending, my fiance and I, it's usually just me and her that will go and travel. We're not spending $400 a night on a hotel or an Airbnb. That's just a lot of money for us. And we just think it's too much. Maybe once I am just overloaded with money, then sure, maybe I'll splurge on something like that. But right now, that's not too important for us. It's more about actually seeing, for us, it's nature and hiking trails and kind of adventure. So we don't really care too much about the actual place where we stay at. As long as it's safe, it's reasonably priced, good neighborhoods, things like that's fine. But yeah, just wanted to clarify that. We did travel. So just to kind of get back to what we were talking about, basically the money's going to flow back to the top, 1%. They are the ones that own the businesses. They are the ones that control a lot of what we consume. And in my opinion, I want to say nothing wrong with it, but you kind of have to learn how to play the game. That's pretty much what it comes down to. These people have the money. They, lobby a lot of the stuff that goes on in politics. So you can either learn how to play, or you can get left behind, is how I see it. Which is sad, but it's the truth. You either learn how to play or you continue to fall behind. Especially now, you have inflation just through the roof. A lot of people are getting left behind. And it's because a lot of people don't know how to play the game. And I'm still learning myself. I'm no expert, but I've learned. I've come a long way from where I began. We'll say that. But I'm still not where I need to be. But I've learned a lot. Just educating myself, watching documentaries, watching YouTube videos, taking courses, just reading. I've learned a lot. And there's a lot of things that are actually out there for just the average person. You just got to go out there and find it. This stuff is not going to come and find you. Usually, maybe there's that 0.01% chance that it might, but typically it doesn't. And it's just a game. It's just a money game. That's all it is. It's a money game, and you have to go out and find how to play. You have to go find out your technique, your strategy to play the game, because there is a lot of stuff out there. But yeah, I just wanted to put this video together and kind of just cover the growing difference between the middle class and the top 1%. It has grown significantly, and it's going to continue to grow unless more and more people figure out how to play the game. There's a lot of ways to advance yourself without getting screwed over by the system. Real estate's one of them. Just throwing that out there for you guys. Real estate, just start looking into real estate. there's a lot of tax advantages for owning and having real estate. So look into that. Again, like I said, this divide is going to continue to grow if people don't start educating themselves and start just learning. You have to go out there and look for this information. You think, these top people are going to just give you this information so you can go and advance yourself as well, and then now you're competition with them? No, they're not. Most people are not. Same thing with our school system. We're taught just these things, and we're educated by the government, basically, is what we are. We're educated by the government. The government gives a curriculum out. This is what you're in charge of learning. But it doesn't teach you business. At least my high school never taught me business stuff or life skills or anything like that. It was about algebra, calculus, and all this other stuff that we don't really use, and that really doesn't have a huge benefit for us in our real lives. They don't teach you how to start a business, how to be an entrepreneur, how to save money on taxes, how to get into real estate. All this stuff is actually important and would probably help people out more. But again, they're not going to give you this information. We need employees, right? We need employees in this world. If they start turning everybody over into an entrepreneur, what the hell? There's going to be no employees. We already have a labor shortage as it is, probably because of technology. A lot of people have gone onto, social media and started making money, myself included. So they're not going to give out this information. So you have to go out there and find it. And I'm hoping that this video will just be, a kind of a portal for you guys to, oh, there's more out there. Okay, I can go and start doing more research after you watch this video, and start learning, because the divide is going to continue to be there until people just start learning. But yeah, guys, that's my quick little rant about that. I got asked this by a family member. What did I think about the growing divide? Is it growing? Is it going to continue to grow? Why is there such a big divide? Stuff like that. So I thought I'd go ahead and answer it, put in a video, and put it up on YouTube for you guys. Yeah, I hope it was informational in some sorts. And until next time, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this video. I will see y'all guys in the next one. Let me know if you like this kind of format. If not, I can do something different. Just let me know. Yeah, until next time, be careful, be good, take care, and God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.